Check it up around here. Okay, it's time to just bring it on the all good PC games up to here. And when I come to all good PC games better represent an Operation Flashpoint. I just make ask myself when I just came as to the gaming, is there some way that I will be the next guy who will be making this a game trailer videos or the gaming coding? Perhaps I haven't not myself the gaming coder the best one, but perhaps I'm the best the player. So what is it? What is the top notch of the game world news? It just came to the GameStop, and when it just come, what is it? So what are the websites? IGN. Everybody knows the IGN, but those everybody knows everything else. Those GameSpot. And then there are to the big mass multimedias also, GameTrailer.com and anything. What it just came to PC gaming, that might be answer. But also there are two other video games, console and so on, which I haven't not myself to dedicate the time. But what very much perhaps soon. So when it comes to the Just Recon conflict, John Clancy, this is the stage that the FPS first person shooter, the best tactical reference, tactical shooter, and might buy myself to find out in this game inside just to make it and giving themselves what they wanted. So what we have in here, swift, silent, invisible. There is no triple S design to feature it, but we're not just going to present the best game covers. I will be just me giving us some good idea what is really going on when it comes to game. I know it's pretty lousy to give it to someone a single, but you have done it not only once but twice, 3-4 times the same game disc. So elementary, I came to ask myself, what is game to Just Recon Desert Seek, Just Recon Island Thunder? These two expansion, should I play this all the time? Is there some money to get involved of this? And of course the dedication, so how many persons they play? So I expect there is some 50,000 people who have a purchased both of this to the expansion pack, and there is a couple million persons who have to purchase the original Just Recon, and there is 100,000 pairs to the expansion pass alone to purchase there. And that means that there are still some 5,000, 10,000 people who some very occasionally to play Just Recon. Can I get, or do I have my interest to just upgrade and just to promote this game and to steal gameplay? This is the Ubisoft, which are the publisher of these games, or the Red Store Entertainment, which I haven't heard a long time. Are they still doing games? Do I promote this promoter every single employer they have ever done to this kind of game? That's only doesn't mean the project manager, gaming coder, team engineers, and other things, publisher, artist, and I couldn't find any other names which there are still background behind of those games. Should I myself to go in and showing after making the promotion of these games? Just a good question what is going or what, and all the time money what is involved in this. I know it just makes a couple $5 million US totally of this Just Recon only just PC, but how much you remember that 1/3 go to directly to sale and to some the money, some then 1/5 go to the transport and maintenance cost, and to the publisher usually take to some 80-90% of the, so the total in the game this the developer original depending a lot which publisher can get only 3 to 5% to total and money, and usually they are just a simple never get the revenue as to such. You never get revenue if you are not the owner of the game, so you can get only revenue just that you're just owning. It doesn't matter how many people bought your game. So in the game coder, it just doesn't matter how good or bad the game is, because you don't get any more money. But if you're independent publisher, independent gaming, indie coder, and then you are just have a partnership or deal with any toast, and you are just directly making money via to some other and publishing and to some way like a Steam country push it. And this way, if there are some ability, you might be get much better deal and to royalty of the total to the money just go around and just to do what you are just giving yourself. So you're not going to just some there an English publisher call it a code master going to giving them anything or just projects it. But once again with the DVDs just allow you in your book range. You might ask you what's the point of having all the things. And then there are DVDs. So we know there are 10 trillion DVDs exist. So many they have done in just 20 years or 50 years. How long the DVD have year run? I think it came in some 94, 93 year. And that's only how many your DVDs has already. And that's only just DVD alone. There are at last 1 million CD disc appear every single human around there, and we know it just take the CD disc. What is it? Just the material. It used to be some plastic, which very much cost to the oil and turned to mean carbon tuning, and it's just only the amount of the salt. I think it's pretty much enough to just covering. So when I'm just calling and talking about as a gaming disc and the gaming industry and how my involvement might be, it's just you have a couple of DVDs you hand, just say, do you want to play every day this all the time, you do nothing else, and what are the people, do you want to make friends here, do you want to cheat in the multiplayer games, do you want to just cause my time of them, do you want to make it just use the public media to be essential, do you just want to be inside of the virtuality? You know, it doesn't after all nothing matter there, and just before you just pretty much have the free in your hands whatever you use this very precious time. I think that there is nothing else more interesting to see.